Hi, my name is Anna, and on behalf of Junior Achievement, we would like to welcome you as a volunteer. Today, we will be talking about the third grade curriculum, JAR City. You will find some information in the volunteer guidebook about Junior Achievement. This is really just your go-to for all of the sessions that you will be completing throughout the third grade curriculum. In the first few pages, you'll find a master list of materials. This list is to ensure that you have all of the materials in your physical kit so you are able to teach all 5 lessons appropriately. We ask that you cross-reference the materials in your kit with this master list. And if you are missing any pieces, please contact the JA office. We do have additional materials to give you if needed. The materials you'll need today for session 1 are the following: table tents, the take-home magnets, the pop-up buildings, JA mini rulers, the JAR City Junior Journal, and all of the key term flashcards you'll need for each session. Given this is your first time in the classroom, make sure you spend a little extra time greeting the students and introducing yourself. Give them your name, talk about the organization that you work for, and why you're volunteering for Junior Achievement. Let them know that you'll be in the classroom 5 different times talking about the JAR City curriculum, which will teach them about cities and why people and businesses within the city manage money and how it all works together. The first thing you'll want to do with the students is distribute the table tents. Give them a couple minutes to fill out each side so you are able, with a marker preferably, so you're able to read it from far away. And they will more than likely keep their own table tents in their desks, so every time you come back for different sessions, they will be able to pull out their table tent and place it on their particular desk, versus you taking them back every time. To introduce session 1 to the class, you'll be using the key term cards to talk about the different terminology that's listed on the right-hand side of your guidebook. We will also be talking about zoning. Please use the acronym Mr. AB, which is the multi-purpose residential, agricultural, business, and industrial zones. The students really gravitate towards using that acronym and the first letter of each of the zones to correlate with where their businesses should be placed on the zoning map. The first thing you'll do as an activity is to distribute the junior journals to each student. The only page that we'll be using for this particular session is the back page. Ask them to take out their art boxes for markers or colored pencils. You will need to distribute the rulers at this point, and ask the students to be a city planner for the day. They will, with their rulers, color in the missing zone, which is inherently the multi-purpose, so that's going to be pink or purple, but we want them to figure that out on their own. So once they notice which zone is missing, they can take a good 5 minutes and fill in the zone. It can be large, small, however they want to plan their particular city. Since that's the only activity with the junior journals, ask them to put them away in their desks for the remainder of the time that you're there. The main activity that we'll be talking about today are goods, services, and businesses that provide those goods and services, and where they may be located in the city in particular zones. You will want to distribute the pop-up buildings to students. All students should get a variety of pop-up buildings. They are not all the same in each kit. Instruct them on how you pop them up. You just fold it, the bottom should come together, and it essentially becomes a box. The students love this and get very excited about it, so give them 5 minutes to color, write their names on it, and understand which form of business they got in the pop-up building. Let them know that if there's not enough time, they'll definitely be able to take the pop-up buildings home and finish coloring them and decorating them themselves. At this point, you're going to want to take the zoning map and put it on the floor, and have all the students gather around in a circle. Point out the key, because this will help them sort of allocate the Mr. Abi acronym along with, all of the color schemes that go along with the map. One by one, the students will place their particular pop-up building and business in what they believe is the appropriate zone. Some of them, the multipurpose, will have multiple pieces, so just work with the students. There are prompting questions in the guidebook to help everyone understand why a particular business might go into a certain zone. Be sure to save a few minutes at the end of the activity and session for the day to go over a summary and review with the students. Suggest that as they go along in the car with their parents, look at buildings and businesses on their way home from school and running errands, and think about why those particular businesses were placed where they were in the city. Again, you can send the junior journals home. The students get the rulers, and at this time you can also give the teacher the magnet to distribute at a later date for them to bring home as well. That's a recap of session 1. Have fun in the classroom.